5 healthy benefits of adding celery to your diet. Celery can be a healthful part of your diet. It contains anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds and may support digestion. At just 10 calories a stalk, celery's claim to fame may be that it's long been considered a low-calorie diet food. But crispy, crunchy celery actually has a number of health benefits that may surprise you. Here are 5 reasons you should consider adding celery to your diet, plus a few recipes to make it easy. By the way, friends, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also click on the bell so you don't miss my new products. 1. Celery is a great source of important antioxidants. Antioxidants protect cells, blood vessels, and organs from oxidative damage. Celery contains vitamin C, beta-carotene, and flavonoids. But there are at least 12 additional kinds of antioxidant nutrients found in a single stalk. It's also a wonderful source of phytonutrients, which have been shown to reduce instances of inflammation in the digestive tract, cells, blood vessels, and organs. 2. Celery reduces inflammation. Chronic inflammation has been linked to many illnesses, including arthritis and osteoporosis. Celery and celery seeds have approximately 25 anti-inflammatory compounds that can offer protection against inflammation in the body. 3. Celery supports digestion. While its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory nutrients offer protection to the entire digestive tract, celery may offer special benefits to the stomach. Pectin-based polysaccharides in celery, including a compound known as apiamin, have been shown to decrease instances of stomach ulcers, improve the lining of the stomach, and modulate stomach secretions in animal studies. And then there's the high water content of celery, almost 95%, plus generous amounts of soluble and insoluble fiber. All of those support a healthy digestive tract and keep you regular. 1 cup of celery sticks has 5 grams of dietary fiber. 4. Celery is rich in vitamins and minerals with a low glycemic index. You'll enjoy vitamins A, K, and C, plus minerals like potassium and folate when you eat celery. It's also low in sodium. Plus, it's low on the glycemic index, meaning it has a slow, steady effect on your blood sugar. 5. Celery has an alkalizing effect. With minerals like magnesium, iron, and sodium, celery can have a neutralizing effect on acidic foods, not to mention the fact that these minerals are necessary for essential bodily functions. Tips for buying and storing celery. Sturdy stalks. Look for celery that has sturdy, upright stalks. They should snap easily. When you pull them, not bend. Crisp leaves. Leaves should be crisp and fresh, ranging in color from pale to bright green. Avoid celery with yellow or brown patches. Wait to chop. Chop celery just before cooking or serving to maintain nutrients. Even celery that has been chopped and stored for just a few hours will lose nutrients. Steam it. Steamed celery will retain flavor and almost all of its nutrients. Eat in 5 to 7 days. Eat fresh celery within 5 to 7 days. 2. Enjoy its maximum nutritional benefits. Eat the leaves. Don't discard the leaves. That's where celery has the most calcium, potassium, and vitamin C. But because they don't store well, consume celery. Leaves within a day or 2 of purchase. In addition to its many health benefits, celery is a versatile veggie. You can eat it raw or cooked, and it makes a great addition to smoothies, stir-fries, soups, and juices. Celery can also be steamed or baked. Hydrate with antioxidants. Drink 1 cup of celery juice a day. Add a green apple and lemon for flavor. Though celery is roughly 95% water-trusted source, there are a number of reasons that this vegetable should be part of your daily routine. First, celery is full of nutrients such as potassium, calcium, and vitamins, and is packed with a plethora of antioxidants. In fact, a single stalk of celery contains at least 12 different antioxidants, trusted source, including vitamin C, beta-carotene, and flavonoids. Now, let's talk digestion. Because of celery's moderate fiber content, 1.6 grams per 1 cup stalks, celery supports a healthy digestive system and promotes regularity. Unfortunately, though, juicing celery causes it to lose some fiber content. A diet high in fiber may aid in diabetes prevention. Celery also has a very low glycemic index, which can help keep blood sugar in check. In one study trusted source, celery was found to have a positive effect on blood sugar levels in older volunteers, with prediabetes who consumed 250 milligrams mg of celery leaf 3 times per day. Celery even has anti-inflammatory properties thanks to it containing an abundance of flavonoids. For this reason, this green veg may protect the body against inflammatory conditions such as arthritis and osteoporosis. Munching on celery stalks isn't for everyone, though, which is why juicing it is another great way to reap some of its nutritional benefits. If you don't care for the taste of celery juice, add half a green apple while juicing and a squeeze of fresh lemon, full recipe below. This will brighten up the flavor of the celery juice and add a bit of natural sweetness. No juicer? No problem. Celery can be added to smoothies or blended on its own in a high-speed blender with some filtered water, and strained through a cheesecloth or fine mesh strainer before serving. It's suggested that you consume one 16-ounce glass of celery juice every morning for at least 1 full week to reap many of the benefits. 5 side effects of celery juice. 1. Digestive issues. Celery is high in mannitol, a type of sugar alcohol found naturally in many fruits and vegetables. To trusted source. Mannitol acts as an osmotic agent, meaning that it pulls water into your digestive tract and loosens stools. 3 trusted source. For this reason, many people report experiencing digestive side effects, like diarrhea after drinking celery juice. Although these side effects typically subside over time, they may be more pronounced among those with underlying conditions, such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, for trusted source. Celery juice has become increasingly popular among health-conscious consumers. It's often used to promote hydration, reduce inflammation, and support overall health. 1 trusted source. However, drinking too much celery juice may cause several negative side effects. Here are 5 potential side effects of celery juice. 2. High blood pressure. Celery juice is relatively high in sodium, with around 189 milliliters in 1 cup, 240 milliliters, Shaver 5 trusted source. The U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, recommends that adults limit their sodium intake to 2,300 milliliters per day. As such, drinking several servings of celery juice per day may make it challenging to stay under this amount. 6 trusted source. Moreover, some studies suggest that high sodium intake contributes to increased blood pressure levels, especially among those who are sensitive to the effects of salt. 7 trusted source. Thus, those with high blood pressure may need to moderate their intake of celery juice and other sodium-rich foods. 3. Increased hunger. Celery juice is often blended and strained, a process that removes most of the fiber in celery. Fiber is a beneficial compound found in plant foods that moves through your digestive tract slowly, helping reduce appetite and keep you feeling full. 8 trusted source. Studies suggest that fiber intake may also aid weight loss and fat loss. 9 trusted source. If you're replacing fiber-rich foods in your diet with celery juice, your fiber intake will drop. In turn, this may contribute to increased hunger and appetite. 4. Interactions with certain medications. Celery juice is high in vitamin K, a fat-soluble vitamin that plays a key role in blood clotting. 5 trusted source, 10 trusted source. While this is not a concern for most people, those taking certain medications may need to monitor their vitamin K intake carefully. In particular, people using blood thinners like warfarin are advised to maintain a steady intake of vitamin K-rich foods rich to ensure that their medications work effectively. 11 trusted source. This doesn't mean that you need to eliminate foods high in vitamin K from your diet. Instead, it's important to consume approximately the same amount of vitamin K per day and avoid sudden changes in your diet. 11 trusted source. 5. Sun sensitivity. Celery contains psoralen, a chemical compound found in several types of fruits and vegetables. 12 trusted source. 13. This compound reacts to sunlight and can cause phytophotodermatitis, an inflammatory condition that leads to blisters and patches on the skin following sun exposure. 14 trusted source. Older studies and case reports link increased sun sensitivity to an excessive intake of celery or celery juice. 15 trusted source. 16 trusted source. However, this reaction usually occurs when foods containing psoralen come into contact with your skin. It's unlikely to affect those who drink a few servings of celery juice per day. This ends our video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell. Thank you. See you all again.